well, actually about 50, when I was 50, I started thinking, well, maybe I better try to take care of myself. So I tried every program there was, Weight Watchers for 4 years, and no fat, no sugar, and that type of thing. But there's a picture here of me when I was 67. I weighed 223 pounds. My BMI was 33. And of course, you know, anything over 30 is obese. And my doctor always told me I was in pretty good shape for the shape I was in. But I did have a lot of family history of overweight, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, that type of thing. And I was on a few meds, but not many. I had one complete knee replacement and surgery on the other one, and I was living on Tums all the time. Most time I couldn't even go to bed. I had to go sleep in a recliner so I could sleep. And then when I got started on this program, actually 4 years ago last month, I've got pictures here. For the next 7 months, we can see my transformation. And
wow, Fred, I
yes,
love these pictures. These are great pictures.
my wife got really tired taking pictures of me, I'll tell you, but that's another story. But anyhow, I lost 61 pounds in 7 months. And when I got started on the program, my wife said, "There's no way I'm going to do that. Don't even talk to me about it," because she'd seen me fail it to many of them. She wasn't going to mess with it. And I've got pictures of her here, 3 different pictures of when she was overweight. We actually didn't even know she was overweight, or didn't consider her overweight. But I've got pictures of her here after she lost 46 pounds 3 years ago. Now, her weight had gone up a little bit, but last fall, Whitney talked us into getting on the Healthy Games contest challenge, and Trini lost over the next 2 Healthy Games. She lost 14 pounds, and she's maintained that since. So she's done a really excellent job. My story is when I was 53 and 270 pounds, I tried to climb the highest mountain in Colorado, but I couldn't do it. After I lost my weight, I decided I want to go back and try that mountain again, and I did that in 2012. I've done 2 more 14,000-foot mountains since then, and I'm also signed up for my 4th half marathon come September, and I do 5Ks all the time. I lead a real active lifestyle that I couldn't do 4 years ago when climbing a flight of stairs would wind me. So you know, I thank very much my health coach and Take Shape for Life for making a change in my life. The Healthy Games helps me stay focused on what I need to be doing at all times. If I have too much spare time on my own away from the games, I kind of tend to creep up a little. So the Healthy Games is really helpful. And of course, you know, the greatest wealth of all is health. So if you don't have health, don't have much of anything. So that's my story right there.
Great job, Fred. Can you go back to the very first slide with all your pictures again and describe that journey one more time for me? Because I started recording this and I did it just a little bit too late. So go back to the very beginning, the very first slide. There it is. Is that the very first one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I've got another one, but that's oh,
the one before that. What's the one before that? There it is. Your life pattern. I really like this story. Will you just tell the story again briefly?
Oh, sure. I was always overweight. I've got pictures here of all the way through my life, and I'm 71 now. But I was always overweight. But from about age 50 on, I was always concerned about maybe I better try to take care of myself, you know. And I'd tried everything, all kinds of programs, Weight Watchers, low fat, low sugar. I could always lose that same 30 or 40 pounds real easy, but I could gain it back just as easy. But when I was 67, I weighed 223 pounds, and I'd already lost 30 pounds at this point again. And my BMI was 33, and of course anything over 30 is considered obese. My doctor used to tell me I was in pretty good shape for the shape I was in as far as my blood readings was concerned, but I did have a lot of family history of overweight, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, that type of thing, and I was on meds for blood pressure and gout. and had a lot of trouble with acid reflux. Had to sleep in the recliner most of the time because I couldn't sleep in bed. And then I'd had 2 complete knee surgeries. One was a complete, and the other one was torn meniscus. And then I have pictures of my transformation there
Yeah,
over
I
a
think I
7-month
got I
period.
got these, but finish them off, Fred. Let's see them all. Look at that. Boom. And 2015, where we are now, where are you currently with your status? Are you at your goal weight? Are you getting close? Where are you at?
I'm still working on my goal weight because I tend to creep up every now and then. So
How close are you?
I'm working on mine. I'm at 198 right now, and I need to be 175. So that's what we're heading for.
Okay,
So
23 pounds. And are you focused? Are you on track right now to
I'm
be?
focused and keeping track. Yes,
Do you know when you're going to reach your goal or what your goal time is? Like when do you, based on your weight loss results,
I'm
when do
going
you expect the 23 pounds to be
to,
on?
I'm going to reach it by the time national comes along. That's for sure.
July. Perfect.
Yes, yes.
Outstanding. Great job, Fred. You are fantastic. Congratulations. It's such an inspiring story for you to share with so many people that, there's no straight line to where you need to go, right? It's a pattern of win, 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 win. Maybe not as focused, kind of like what Lauren said. We're not always on track. There's times when our minds get wrapped around it, and sometimes when we're off track. So I'm really impressed. Congratulations, Lauren. Do you have any questions for Fred?
I don't think so. That was a phenomenal story.